Hi guys, Riaz here from Blades and Triggers and welcome back. So when looking at an air rifle, what do you actually choose or what do you look for? There's a couple of things: the speed, the quietness, or basically power as well. The Hatsan Speedfire mod 1 to 5 pretty much has all of the above. You're looking at quieter barrel, QE barrel itself, magazine loaded, so more than one shot at a time or more than one shot in the magazine, as well as your power. This is a board, it has a vortex gas piston in, which obviously is going to give you that extra bit of power in terms of velocity. So we're looking at the Hatsan Speedfire 1 to 5 today. Let's take a look at what it's about. Alright guys, so looking at the Speedfire 1 to 5 from Hatsan, quite a decent looking rifle in so many words. One outstanding feature that it actually comes with, it's a magazine. So as a 10-round magazine that you actually load up. Every time you cock the rifle, it loads a pellet into the breech itself. So pretty much gone with the days of actually picking up a pellet at a time, cocking it, loading it. The magazine makes life a whole lot simpler. But the Speedfire mod 1 to 5 comes, as I mentioned, comes with a little bit more features. From the front, you've got your QE barrel system, which should quiet it down a little bit. I like the fact that you actually have your fiber optic sights quite high in so many words, but your front sight actually flips away. So in most cases, and I've seen it before, where we damage the front sight, remembering to actually flip that away would solve the problem and not damage your front sight in that way. You got a decent double rail or dovetail and Picatinny rail system at the back, quite pronounced, so you have a little bit of elevation to get past your magazine itself. So fitting on a scope shouldn't be difficult at all. But then the main part is the back area of the rifle, or the receiver, so many words. It's fitted with the vortex gas piston, and that itself is not a normal spring rifle or spring piston itself. It's a piston driven, so it would obviously give you a little bit more differences compared to the normal spring loaded, being a little more quieter, a lot more smoother shot, and the impact or the power as well. So we're going to be checking at the velocity of the rifle quickly and seeing what that 1 to 5 actually gives us in so many words. All right, let's check that out. All right guys, so we've got the chronograph set up and pellets in the magazine. Giving this rifle a bit of a, cocking the rifle is a little bit of a task. It's got a big piston on the inside of the rifle itself, so it requires a bit of effort. Your silencer needs to be, your safety needs to be pushed down or engaged before you actually get shooting. And that's around about 830 foot per second with a 18 grain pellet. Not too bad. What I've noticed itself, getting the rifle started, I had a couple of shots before this, and looks like there's a gradual build up that needs to happen to get your piston to its optimum speed itself. The rifle itself has a nice, I would say, not a bad kick in so many words. It has the shock absorber system built in, and there isn't a massive kick, although it does require a little bit of effort to load the rifle itself. Alright, so there we have the Hatsan Speedfire 125. Not a bad rifle overall. Has a little bit of a weight to it, but that stands to reason with regards to the big piston that we obviously have in here. The magazine option does make a decent add-on in terms of not necessarily having to pick up pellet all the time and loading it, and over and above it all has some decent power in terms of around about 850 foot per second, and that's what we've tested. I have a feeling that once the piston's actually been worn in or having given a good couple of shots through it, the power would improve, the power would increase, and you'll get a decent amount of velocity out of this bad boy. We are going to be taking a look at a couple of other Hatsan rifles in the next couple of episodes, so stay tuned for that. But if you're looking at this specific model, the Hatsan Speedfire 125, you can pick this up at any BNT store near you. Alternatively, shop online at bntonline.co.za. We might have some targets out here, but nah, we don't do that on this channel. But otherwise, stay tuned for the next one. I'll see you on the next one.